Hi there, welcome to today's podcast. My name is Rejoice Azuka, and I am the anchor for this podcast today. I want us to begin from the basics. I don't want to assume that you know, and even if you know, sometimes it's very important and good that you are reminded why mindset. Why do I need to pay attention to my mind, to the mindset? What's so special about it? And why is it so necessary that it's a part of a conversation that we need to be having? Your mindset is a set of beliefs, so it shapes how you make sense of the world and yourself. It influences how you think, it influences how you feel, it influences how you behave in any given situation. So it means that what you believe about yourself impacts whether you succeed or whether you fail, right? So it's very important that we pay attention to our mindset because sometimes a lot of us think, oh, I just need to positive think positive. I need to think positive. I need to think positive. You must realize that with mindset, it's beyond positivity and nice thinking or safe thinking. It's far beyond that. You need to become very intentional to pay attention to your thoughts. Why am I thinking what I'm thinking? What makes my thought so unique, so important, so necessary? What is the power of my thought and how is it able to affect and influence people around me to ensure that I'm leaving positive value in their life? And that's one of the many questions that I have to ask myself every time. What I'm thinking, is it the right thought? Am I permitting the right thoughts in my mind? Am I permitting the right conversations to form roots in my heart? How am I looking at the world? Why am I looking at the world the way that I'm looking at the world? Um, there's a psychologist, Carol Dweck, who talks a lot about the mindset. And she talks about how that your beliefs play a pivotal role in what you want and whether or not you achieve it, right? And so it is your mindset that plays such a significant role in determining if you're able to achieve success, attain success, get to success. And so your mindset can influence how you behave, why you behave, and where you behave. It talks about how you respond in different situations. What are your triggers? What specific mindset empower you or disempower you in your journey towards where you're trying to attain or who you are trying to become along the way? Because it is very, very important that we are clear about who we are becoming in our journey. Our mindset is formed first from our childhood, and it begins from the beginning of our childhood when we begin to label things, when we begin to label experiences, when we begin to label things that are going on around us, going on with us, when things begin to happen around us. So, with praise, for example, when children are called smart, right? They see themselves as smart, they are seen as smart, and all of that. So, people are experiencing that, oh, she's such a smart child. Oh, she's such a beautiful child. And when we begin to praise them, it creates this mindset because we're able to shape the mindset of our children by the things that we tell them. The second is labels. When we begin to label them, oh, that's a black child, that's a wild child, and all of that, it affects the child, it affects their outcome, it affects where they can go and who they can become in the journey. All right. So mindset is very, very important that you pay attention to who you're becoming because your mindset plays a critical role in how you respond to life, not just challenges but successes as well, not just challenges but possibilities and great outcomes. So when a child has a growth mindset, and well, let's start from the beginning, right? We're beginning, so let me not assume that you know what a growth mindset and a fixed mindset is. According to Carol, there's two kinds of mindset. There's the growth mindset, And then there's the fixed mindset. The fixed mindset believes that your abilities are fixed. So you were born with them, you grow with them, there can be no change. So it believes that your talent and innate abilities and intelligence alone leads to success. You don't need to have any effort, put in any efforts and all of that. But on the other side is the growth mindset. And so you believe that your talents, your abilities can be developed over time through effort and persistence. And then people with this mindset, they don't necessarily believe that, oh, I'm the best. They just believe I can grow, I can be better. All right. So some of the examples of fixed mindset are, for example, I fixed mindset believes I'm either good at it or I'm not good at it. But growth mindset believes I can do anything I want. I can try. You know, the growth mindset is that in between place, that middle ground that gives you an E for effort. It allows you to attempt, it allows you to try. Because fixed mindset just says, that's who I am, I can't change it. But growth mindset says, I'm growing, I'm getting better, I'm evolving, right? Then fixed mindset believes if I have to work hard for this, I can't do it. I shouldn't have to work hard. But growth mindset believes I challenge myself, I become better, I stretch myself. Fixed mindset believes if I don't try, I won't fail. And growth mindset believes I only fail when I stop trying. And so we just believe that there is an opportunity for me to grow, there's opportunity for me to be better, there's an opportunity for me for difference. All right, there's an opportunity for me for different. So and your mindset can be changed, your mindset can be changed, your mindset can be changed. So how do I unfix a fixed mindset? One, number one is focus on the journey. Don't be so focused on the destination that you don't enjoy the journey. Celebrate little wins. If I want to write a 500-page book, but every day I write 50 pages, I can decide, oh, 50 pages is my milestone. And so for every 50 page, I do something nice for myself, like taking myself out to lunch to celebrate my win. Because to me, 50 page 10 times means that my 500-page book is completed. You see, so enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey. Pay attention to the journey. Ensure that you see value in the journey, that you're not so fixated on where you're going to that you miss the fact that the journey is also part of the process. Number two is learn to incorporate the word yet. I can't do this is an incomplete sentence. If you want to have a growth mindset, you need to learn yet. Oh, I can't do this yet. I've not learned this yet. I need to go and study this. All right. So let yet be your friend. Remind yourself that that word yet is there to empower you from your struggles and that you can overcome anything as long as you put your heart to it. Number three is to pay attention to words and thoughts. Replace negative thoughts with more positive ones. Replace negative thoughts with more positive ones. Learn to have a positive mindset, positive thoughts, positive outlook on life. Don't be so quick to see the negative. Be quick to pay attention to the positive. Okay, what's the bright side of this? What's the excitement about this? What's this about? How can I how can I do this better? How can I seek this better? How can I reach this outcome better? In that way, one of the things that you're doing is that you are empowering yourself to grow. You're empowering yourself to see differently. You're empowering yourself to have um a bigger outlook on where you are trying to get to as a person, where you are trying to get to as part of your journey. And so it's very, very important that you give yourself that opportunity to think about what you're about to say. Think about not just what you're about to say, but also what you're thinking about. What am I thinking about? Why am I thinking about it? Why am I thinking like this? Right? Why am I thinking like this? Who is empowering this belief system? What's the reason why this belief system is predominant in my life, is a strong thought in my life and the likes of it? So begin to ask yourself that question. Okay, what thoughts are predominant in my mind? What thoughts are predominant for me? What thoughts are predominant? Begin to ask yourself that question and begin to put yourself in that situation where that you are growing, you're getting better, you're improving, you're seeking to be better. All right, don't just see it as this is all I can be, when I can be, how I can be it. There's room for improvement. So pay attention to your thoughts. Think about what you're thinking about. Always remember positive before negative. Positive before negative. Before you begin to say, this is not working, this is not going well, positive before negative. And finally, take on challenges. Don't be scared to try new things. Don't be scared to be challenged. Don't be scared to try differently, to do differently. Don't be scared to push yourself, to stretch yourself. Don't be scared. Always try new things. All right. So until I come your way next time, can you let me know in the chat what stood out for you? What are the points that were aha moments for you, and how you as